Welcome to B2B Freelance Writer, where we teach you how to become a highly paid freelance writer for the B2B industry. It is the best niche for freelance writers in 2026. It is the most AI proof one and it pays really well. In this video, we will talk about how to land $1,000 B2B writing deal this week. To be clear, this is not a retainer, although it could be, and it does not mean that you will have a 10K per month business in a week. However, you can make $1,000 in this week. Sometimes it will be a one-off project, or it could be a couple articles, or whatever it is that they need in the moment, and it will be around 1,000 or if not more. You can get that this week. First, your prerequisites. You need an optimized LinkedIn profile, which we've talked about in previous videos, a landing page, a professional email address is preferred, and something we have not spoken about is a resume, because we'll be using job boards and LinkedIn for this particular task, which is to land $1,000 gig as soon as possible this week. And to proceed with these applications, you need to attach a resume and even a cover letter sometimes. That said, let's get you a paid gig this week. It's going to be great. All right, number one, attack job boards. Job boards is where companies are posting about their needs for freelance writers. This is very good because they already have a need for a freelance writer. They are already looking for you, so you go and meet them. One of the best job boards out there is ProBlogger. It has a bit of everything. You'll see B2C, B2B. I've seen script writing gigs there for TV shows and movies, which I think could be very interesting, but not in our case. We're looking for B2B writing gigs. You will find them there. On We Work Remotely as well. A lot of B2B SaaS and tech companies are posting there. And AngelList as well. You have many funded B2B startups looking for writers, looking for content writers. So you go to these job boards where they are already looking for you and you apply to their gigs. You will have to upload your resume and probably write a cover letter. And by the way, for your resume, basically you have it like a normal resume with your background, your educational background, if you have any, your work experience. But in your skills, you include skills such as copywriting, content writing, SEO, blog writing, all of these skills which companies are looking for in freelance writers. So number one, you attack job boards. You find as many job boards as possible, and you do not have to be limited to these three job boards. They're just the best that I've found, but you can find other job boards, find these gigs and apply to them. Number two is attack LinkedIn. So LinkedIn also functions as a job board. There's a search function where you can type something like "we are hiring" and B2B writer and see what comes up. Or you can just type B2B writer, B2B freelance writer. You select jobs and the jobs available will be listed. Now, not all of them will be suitable for you, of course. Some of them will require you to be there in person, which you can do if you are in that area. But if you stick to freelance B2B writing or freelance B2B writer, you should find these remote jobs hiring B2B writers on LinkedIn. Next thing you do is find key decision makers. This is if you have a list of companies you want to contact. Find key decision makers in these companies and see what they're sharing on LinkedIn, because they often post gigs and vacancies on their profile pages. Then you can follow the instructions. They'll usually give a link to their career page. You can follow the instruction and go apply to these gigs. Number three is your classic cold outreach, which is to find B2B startups and pitch. The only thing here is a big focus on startups, because startups are really hungry for freelance writers to whether to rewrite their website, which you could charge 1 or 2K, or to have a couple articles to get started with their blogs, All of these could easily make you 1K or even more. Go on Crunchbase, you can find startups right there and you'll also get their contact information. G2 Capterra is also great for software companies. Of course, it depends on your sub niche. And number 4 is Google search, looking for a B2B writer. Freelance platforms and job boards will come up, or really any links that have vacancies for B2B writers. By the way, we need another inverted comma after writer. I missed that. So yeah, don't have just one on the left, but we need both. Basically, use any search engine and have certain keywords like looking for B2B writer or searching for freelance writer and see what comes up. Sometimes you'll have companies which come up. Oh, by the way, that could be a fifth method, which I have not listed here. And if you've made it this far in this video, then this is for you. Here's a fifth method. Find B2B companies, go on their website, go on their carriers page, see what carriers they are posting. Sometimes they just post on their website. They're not posting on LinkedIn and it might not come up online. So find a list of B2B companies, go on their website, go on the carriers page, see if they're looking for content writer, content marketer, or B2B writer. And if they're not, they will have a carrier email there. And usually it's something like carrier@company.com. You can take that email, that's your fifth option. Once you've done 1 and 4, you take that email and you write a cold email or a form of let's say cover letter. You attach your CV because it is less of a cold email and more of like a potential job application. You're just saying, hey, I am interested to work for your company. I am sending my CV and my resume, and I've done this and that, and I have this idea, this article idea. Remember the targeted offer? So you make them a targeted offer, but you attach your resume because it is more of a job application. So this is your secret fifth method. And if you've made it this far, you've got it. You've got 5 ways. If you attack all of these ways, you will get a client this very week. Thank you so much for watching. Hit subscribe for daily content on becoming a highly paid freelance writer in the B2B industry. Thank you so much.